What's up, Yanks Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Around here, we don't waste time on fluff, we get straight to what matters. Exclusive inside info, real analysis, and a kind of passion only a true Bronx Bombers fan understands. Today, I've got some absolute fire for you. Something scorching hot behind the scenes that could completely flip the script on our season. Forget what you've heard on the street, because I'm bringing you the details that count. We're in a free fall, people. There's no denying it. Since July 1st, our pitching staff has the worst ERA in the league, a shameful 6.13. That's just unacceptable for a franchise like the New York Yankees. The pressure is on. The championship window is open, but it ain't gonna stay open forever. And it looks like Brian Cashman finally heard our prayers, because a massive move is on the horizon. My sources, people deep inside the league that I trust, have confirmed to me that the Yankees have emerged as the stone-cold frontrunners to land Los Angeles Dodgers right-handed pitcher, Dustin May. Yeah, you heard me right. Code Red. Dustin May could be on his way to the Bronx. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but doesn't he have like a 4.85 ERA this year? Yes, he does. In 19 games, 18 starts, the numbers ain't exactly popping off the page. But this is where the real analysis kicks in. This is where we separate the bleacher creatures from the casuals. Dustin May is a generational talent who's been snake-bitten by injuries. His stuff is electric, pure Cy Young level filth. We're talking a fastball that touches 100 miles per hour and one of the most devastating sliders in the game. The issue has never been the talent, it's been the health. And that's where the strategic genius Cashman might be cooking something up comes into play. The Dodgers, our rivals from last year's World Series, are in a bind. They need an outfielder, and they need one now. The master, Ken Rosenthal over at The Athletic, already called it. The Dodgers would rather flip May for an outfielder than for a reliever. And guess who has a surplus of quality outfielders? Us? The Pinstripes. It's the perfect storm, the kind of opportunity we cannot let slip through our fingers. The injury to our captain, Aaron Judge, is a gut punch, no doubt, but it also creates a scenario where we have the assets to make a deal without mortgaging our entire future. We've got a puzzle in front of us, and Dustin May could be the piece that shows us the full picture of a championship team. Make no mistake, this isn't a simple trade. It's got risks. May's career has been an injury roller coaster, with just 39 games pitched since 2021. But the upside, oh man, the upside could transform our rotation, and more importantly, our bullpen into a fortress come October. Let's get deeper into what bringing in Dustin May would really mean for these Yankees. The question hanging over Hal Steinbrenner and the front office is, does he slot into the rotation or the bullpen? And right here, I've got a crystal clear vision of how this plays out. With his injury history throwing him straight into the rotation, with the pressure of carrying starts every 5 days in the middle of an AL East dogfight might be a calculated risk, but it's a high risk nonetheless. But think with me for a second, bleacher creatures. Picture May's arm coming out of the pen in the 7th or 8th inning. Picture that 99-mile-per-hour heater and that slider that drops off a table facing the heart of an opponent's lineup in a playoff game. That would be a stone-cold weapon, something we haven't had with that kind of consistency since the prime days of Dellin Betances. Making him a full-time elite relief pitcher could not only preserve his arm for the long haul, but also fill the most glaring hole on our team right now. The bridge from our starters to our closer, our middle relief, has been a train wreck. That 6.13 ERA I mentioned doesn't lie. It's a number that's screaming for help. May, with his repertoire of just plain nasty stuff, as we say around here, would be that help in bold capital letters. Now, let's talk about the price tag. What do the Dodgers want? An outfielder. Pat Ragazzo over at On SI, who was one of the first to call us the favorites, hammered this point home. The names that pop up right away are Trent Grisham, and yeah, even Josson Dominguez. Hold on, let's pump the brakes. Trading the Martian, Josson Dominguez, for a rental pitcher, even one with May's ceiling, would be a monumental strategic blunder. Dominguez is our future, a cornerstone for the next decade of Yankees baseball. Cashman knows that, and I highly doubt he's pulling that trigger. Trent Grisham, however, that's a whole different ballgame. Grisham is also a rental. His contract is up. He's an elite defender, a gold glover, but the bat has been streaky. With other guys rising and the need for roster flexibility, flipping Grisham for May would be a straight-up boss move. You'll be trading from a position of surplus to solve your biggest, most urgent problem. It would be a declaration that we are all in to win now in 2025. This isn't just about plugging a hole. It's about adding an intimidation factor back to our pitching staff. Opponents would have to prep not just for Garrett Cole or Carlos Rodon, but for facing a beast like May in the most critical moments of the game. That's the evil empire mentality. Not just to win, but to dominate. And Dustin May, even with all the risks, represents that chance for domination. Here's the bottom line. The Yankees are at a tipping point. Standing still is not an option. The move for Dustin May is a high-risk, high-reward gamble that fits perfectly with a team's desperate need for an impact arm. It's a season-defining play. The question isn't about May's talent, it's about whether his body can hold up. I want to know what you, the fans, think. Do you pull the trigger? Is trading Grisham for May the right move to save our season? Drop your comments below. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Things are heating up ahead of the trade deadline, and you don't want to miss any breaking news or deep dive analysis. This is your home for everything New York Yankees.